What if I said that changing just one thing on your plate could make a real difference to your blood glucose? And not just that, you'll feel full for hours and the food will still taste amazing. As a type 2 diabetic, I'm always looking for ways to manage my blood glucose more effectively. I've been reading a lot about low-carb diets for a while and finally thought, let's see what this actually does. And the data? Pretty compelling. My readings dropped significantly and stayed stable. In this video, I'll walk you through what I ate, what I tracked, and why it might matter for others managing diabetes. I checked my morning fasting blood glucose and it was 6.6 millimoles per liter. After having a cup of chai, I went to the gym and did some resistance training. I noticed that my blood glucose level spiked a little bit when I checked 30 minutes into the exercise routine. As you can see, it dropped to 7.1 after the exercise, and this is expected. The graph shows the visual representation of how it went up and down. Regular exercise has positive benefits on glucose regulation and metabolic health. Glucose spikes from exercise, especially during higher intensity workouts, are normal and not a cause of concern. So this is my breakfast: 200 grams of cottage cheese and about 100 grams of blueberries. Let's see how my body responds to the low-carb breakfast. As you can see in the timeline in the data, the peak is 7.7, which means that it went up by 1.1 millimoles per liter, equating to only 17% increase, and it came down to 6.8 within a couple of hours. I think this is a good result and I'm happy. This is the graphical representation of the data. The protein in cottage cheese must have contributed in preventing the blood glucose spike. So this is my lunch. We have 200 grams of tuna with some Indian spices and salad, which I did not measure. So a very low carb food. Let's see how my body responds to this food. This is one of the best foods I ate in a long time. Satiating, full of protein, was very tasty and kept me full for hours. And the best thing, almost no spike in my blood glucose levels, and that is truly amazing. You can also see the difference between the breakfast and lunch here. It almost feels like the red line, my breakfast, spiked quite a bit, but actually it didn't. It's because of the tuna and salad lunch I had that remained pretty much flat and almost invincible to the glucose monitor. So just to give you an idea, tuna hardly made a dent. It rose by 5%, which in my opinion is negligible. Played football in the evening, had a banana just before and had half a pint of beer afterwards. As you can see, there's only been a 1.4 millimoles per liter spike, which is not bad at all, and even better is the fact that it came down to baseline at around 9:30 p.m. Took slightly longer to come back down as I also had half a pint of beer at the pub after football. So this is my dinner: 5 eggs and mushrooms. Hope this helps in my blood glucose. This is another solid food choice for dinner. Even though I ate my food quite late that night, there wasn't much spike at all. It remained stable and I'm very pleased with the result. The blood glucose remained between 6.2 and 6.6, and the bonus was fasting blood glucose the next morning. It was 5.3, and that's amazing for a type 2 diabetic. Cutting down on carbs is surely helping. So what did I learn from tracking my glucose all day? Well, breakfast, even something as seemingly healthy as cottage cheese and blueberries, spiked me the most. Lunch with tuna and salad kept things steady and low. And dinner, the stealth meal, was the smoothest of them all. It just goes to show it's not just what you eat, but when and how your body responds to each meal. For me, this experiment's been eye-opening. If you're living with type 2 like I am, tracking your response can reveal a lot more than guesswork ever will. If this helped you or you're thinking of running your own test, drop a comment, give it a like, and consider subscribing for more real-life insights on managing type 2 diabetes, one plate at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.